Content warnings can be found in the description or in the chat. Enjoy the show. Hey, gang, and welcome back to another episode of Kids on Jetskis. I'm Justin Galliani. I use they, them pronouns. I'm going to be your GM for the rest of this series. I'm joined today with an incredible cast of characters who are ready to help me tell this story. Let's do it alphabetical this time.
Oh, again.
I've been practicing.
Oh,
The
man.
hits they keep.
This was a
hitting.
game changer, really.
Yeah. Hi,
Alphabet.
I'm Casey Lawrence, or just Adrian Lawrence. I am playing Leo Diaz as Sleuth, and an aficionado of Pokemon, as much of everybody else is. That is crazy. I'm here to get very red around a certain other NPC.
Oh yeah.
Hello, my name is Alex. I use she and he pronouns interchangeably, and I will be playing Dessa, and she is here to, she's not here to make friends, she's here to win. Whatever winning means, she'll do it.
Hi, I'm Dan, or Sir Dr. K on various places. I use he, him pronouns, but if you want to experiment, please feel free. I am playing Tina Plotnick, the far too nervous junior camp counselor who is trying her best always.
I'm Millie. My pronouns are she, her. I'm playing Corbin, who is obviously the nicest person in the group. Her goal is to annoy Dessa as much as possible and never let on that she's a real person with feelings herself.
She's doing a great job.
I know.
Hello, my name is Thomas. I go by he, him, but you can use any pronouns. It doesn't matter. I'll be playing Caleb Stitch. He has a heart of gold, and he probably is thinking to himself, I should have stayed home. At this point.
Tracks.
Probably.
So sad. So many fun dynamics within this group already, and we're only on episode 2. Let's keep the good times rolling with a
Good
little
times.
recap.
Yeah, times are
With
real good.
A little recap. Okay. Last we left off, teenager Xavier Liddell was murdered, and the Mount Lakeston Sheriff's Department is lukewarm on the trail for the murderer or murderers. Sheriff Victor Ozero questioned our main characters, and after some rigorous interrogations, discovered that Caleb stole a cheese stick, and Leo is either a murderer or just an incredibly anxious person.
Lock him
But
up.
Before the gang could dwell on whether or not their book-loving friend Leo was secretly a killer, they discovered that the 1993 novel The Giver had a role to play in all of this mystery. Apparently, according to Aaron Fisher, Xavier had checked the book out at the Mount Lakeston Library, which is conveniently located right next to, and some would even say attached to, the town hall. Tina and Leo stay behind at Camp Canofcoke to see if they can unearth some scuttlebutt around the campground watering holes, while Corbin, Dessa, and Caleb head off towards Town Hall in search of answers as well. And that is where our story picks up. So, we have Tina and Leo staying behind at Camp Canofcoke as the other three are heading towards the town hall. Dessa, Corbin, and Caleb, the three of you are heading towards Town Hall. It takes a little bit of a walk, but the town itself is relatively small if you're not counting some of the outer suburb areas. So it's a quick couple of blocks before you reach this old style building. It has columns. It very much looks like a town hall. There's like a flagpole outside that has the American flag, and underneath it, the flag for Mount Lakeston, which looks exactly how you think it would look. And let's not go into any more detail past that.
Oh, I see it in my head. So
Let's
not over-explain.
Hopefully the audience does too. Yeah, just imagine it, and you nailed it.
And done.
And
you got it.
And nailed it. And so as the three of you are walking up this stoop, the stairs that are made of brick into this large building, as you step inside, it is quiet. It's not a very popular building amongst people your age, of course. It's barely popular amongst people who are older than you. So you kind of have the place to yourself, although you see that there is a woman sitting at a desk that is kind of located between these two areas in this like transitionary hallway that actually connects the town hall to the library, as if they just wanted to save money. And so instead of putting a front desk at both locations, they just put a single front desk in between the two locations. And you see an elderly black woman. She has like the horn-rimmed glasses with the little like chain thing that wraps around the back. She has like a smallish afro that is sort of graying in different areas, but she's like short and stout, and she is sitting behind the desk. You see a little nameplate that says curator and head librarian, and her name is Miss Ziwa. And as you all walk in, she spins around in her spinny little chair and says, "Oh, hello there. Welcome to the town hall and also the library. May I help you?"
I never knew it was both. Why is it both?
Why is it both?
Because the town's too small to have them as separate buildings.
Well, yes, that's partly the reason, but also it has to do with the history of our fine town here. You see, back in 1835, I believe it was.
Ms.
Ziwa.
Ziwa.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. We're here because we are children who thirst for knowledge. And
how refreshing.
Yeah, I know. It's so exciting. And we're looking for... And I look to Caleb. What were we looking for?
We were looking for, something. Caleb, why are we here?
Yeah, Caleb.
Caleb just kind of like puts his hands on his temples and stuff.
Corbin gives him a gentle shove forward as he face palms, just scoot.
We were wondering if you had any information on maybe The Giver. It's an old book, or what was the
Gumbo, Gumbellini,
Gambino.
Childish Gambino.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, well,
Or adult.
unfortunately,
I don't know.
Donald Glover,
Yeah.
I don't think is relevant yet, so that won't be
Oh,
very
right,
good.
yeah.
But I do have information on a Vincenzo Gambino.
That one.
Entirely different.
Oh, and the island. The island?
Isla
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah, that's what I
Isla.
said.
Of course, absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, so you are interested in the history of Mount Lakeston, it would appear. And you also mentioned The Giver, a novel, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Do you have
yes.
any extra copies of that, or?
I believe we might only have one copy left. It seems like our other copy is, I was told recently, is being held by the sheriff's department for some reason that I didn't ask for further clarification.
Oh my
It's
god,
a
what did
garbage
it do?
book. I must be honest. It's trash. Absolute. Schools are probably going to make kids read it, but it's not good. Nah, I mean, that's my personal take. I probably, as a librarian, I probably shouldn't be discouraging reading, but it honestly, there's other books, you know? Anyway.
Understandable.
So
Yes,
it's not
I get
even
it.
one of those books that you read because it's bad? Like,
Oh,
some things you
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a couple parts that are kind of vaguely interesting, but it's just not for me. It kind of missed me a little bit. But anyway, please follow me. I will show you to our historical section. And she scoots off of her desk, and instantly you find out that her chair is just very high, and now she is like 4'3"
Oh, I love
and is like much
Yes,
shorter than she
sir.
seems. And she like walks around the desk.
as you pause, that's exactly what I was hoping for. It's just she's suddenly shorter than she was while sitting.
Yeah, just like one of those like hops off and is like, all right, here I come.
Yes.
It's like, and
I
she
love
walks
her.
around the desk. She's wearing like 2-inch heels as she like
she's so
makes her
little.
way click-clacking across the linoleum floor, and she begins to show you around the library a little bit. As she does, can I have the three of you, this is going to be our first check of this episode, and this is a huge one. So this is going to be charm checks, and this is going to be
Great.
a 9.
A 9. Guess who has only a
Can I
D?
have it, or do I have to roll?
You can have
This
it.
is-
Yeah. No,
Oh.
this is like sort of representing like just conversing with her in general, just like
Great.
buttering her up a little bit, getting to know her.
I
How
blow
how
up.
much is she willing to share? That kind of thing.
I got a 10.
I
when
blew up again.
I'm
Amazing,
glad that you
amazing.
did.
Incredible.
My fucking charm and my D4, man. So, a 10.
Yay! We are
It's
You
equal.
need to
crazy.
start. You need to start every session with making me roll charm, because that's when my die is just like, I know what you want.
You
Me
needed
too.
to blow up twice to get that, right?
Yeah, I blew up twice. And then I got a
Amazing.
2.
These two got it and stuff. I only rolled a 4.
Incredible. Well, you get an adversity token all the same.
Oh, I get because I failed. That's my ability.
Amazing. So, as she is showing you around, Miss Ziwa is discussing different little fun facts about the town and different historical tidbits of information about Vincenzo Gambino and Isla Island and how its construction. She begins talking about, well, you know, Isla Island, it wasn't always there. It's actually a man-made island, and it was created as a sort of luxury item. It was supposed to be sold to some rich family and privatized into its own sort of living situation, to be owned by a rather affluent family. But unfortunately, they were found guilty of tax evasion, as it would turn out. They actually were
Family.
connected to the Gambino family. Well, it wasn't the Gambinos specifically, but rather connected to the Gambinos. I forget exactly what their names were, but it stands to reason that it's common for most mobsters, especially during that age of organized crime, to evade taxes. You know, that's how Al Capone was caught, after all. But follow me.
Never
Brings
get
you
past
down
the
another wing.
IRS.
As she's like pulling some books off of the thing and just creating a pile of random books about historical periods that are relevant to Mount Lakeston, she starts talking about the Giver, and she says, you know, it's very interesting. You two girls, you actually remind me of my granddaughters. So sweet, the two of you. Incredible. I can tell you're thick as thieves, the two of you. I'm very good about these things. Very
More like
tight-knit, I can
murderers,
tell.
but-
Yeah, we're not. We just kind of met.
They are wonderful friends. They are absolutely great. Please
I can
continue.
tell. So yes, the Giver. Well,
Blaring.
the Giver actually is, as I said, is a book that currently the sheriff's department is holding on to a copy of, and it's very interesting because that boy who's missing, he took out that book, as well as some other books. And it's
Which other
interesting
book?
because I've known this child. He came here many summers in a row. I think he once was a counselor, even a junior counselor at Camp Canofcoke, but I digress. He checked out a number of books recently, which is unlike him. I never took him for a reader, but apparently he gained some sort of voracious thirst for knowledge or stories or something. But yes, he checked out many books before going missing.
Ms. Ziwa, do you remember what books he checked out?
Well, I shouldn't. There's sort of an unspoken confidentiality, sort of a client.
The libraries?
Well, that's why I said it's unspoken. Don't raise your voice at me.
Sorry. No, I just
find
didn't
you
know.
very charming, and I think you should keep it up.
Apologies. No, I was just very surprised because I think that makes a lot of sense for the integrity of the library.
Exactly. It's the trust between a librarian and her constituents is huge. But
Exactly.
I will tell you some information.
Oh, you're such a doll.
So it would seem.
But
actually,
here's the tea. So
I may have to. Oh, please hold.
I don't gossip.
She takes out a tiny little.
I love an old gossip. I love a young gossip. I love gossip, actually. I'm just.
She
There
takes
needs to be
out
no
a very tiny little black book that, almost like a moleskin, like a very nice little black notebook. And as she takes it out, she starts leafing through it and goes, "Oh yes, here it is, Xavier Liddell. Sometimes I take notes of the strange things that people check out when it seems antithetical to their character. For example, did you know that Sheriff Ozera one time took out a book on how to create a chicken coop?
Oh.
I've never known that man to even so much as care about an animal, let alone tend to them. But I digress again. He checked out The Giver. We know that. That book came out in 1993. He also checked out, and most of these he checked out around the same time, give or take, within the same month at least. He checked out the 1983 book, Pet Cemetery. He checked out the 1973 book, Breakfast of Champions by Kurt Vonnegut. He checked out the 1963 book, Where the Wild Things Are. And he continued to follow this pattern until all the way down to the Agatha Christie novel in 1923, Murder on the Links. I don't know if he was doing some sort of summer school project or maybe a college application essay or something. Although, truth be told, I don't. I digress once again. But yes, it seems as though he was checking out books published every decade or so. I don't know if it was some sort of project he was working on or something, but yes, very strange.
So it was The Giver, Pet Cemetery,
Right? Breakfast of Champions,
Breakfast of Champions, and Murder.
Where the Wild Things Are.
Where the Wild Things Are.
And then there's a bunch of others between 1953 and 1923, but we don't need to get into every single book. But then in 1923, it is Murder on the Links by Agatha Christie, which is interesting as well, because, in 1933 is when Prohibition ended. In 1893, that's when Vincenzo Gambino was born. I don't know if it's all connected. I'm just a librarian. But...
In your expert library opinion,
yes.
Is there anything like that these books have in common? Because just assume for a second that I haven't read any of them.
All right, I will assume that. But
yeah, hypothetically, in reality, I am a voracious reader.
Of course,
other
why
books.
else would you be here? But I think in terms of what they have in common, there's not much. I must be certain. One could make the argument that they were all novels, but then there's Where the Wild Things Are, which is a children's book, mainly of pictures. So that is sort of breaking that hypothesis. I don't know. I mean, we have all these books.
through line, no narrative commonalities, no.
If you can find one that connects these like 10 or 12 books, I would commend you. I can't personally think of one. It's been a minute since I've read Kurt Vonnegut. I gotta be honest. I'm not, you know.
I'm a Slaughterhouse-5 girl.
It was interesting. That's the one with the aliens, yes?
Yeah.
Or is that Fahrenheit? Which
No,
one has
he
aliens
gets
that show
he
up?
gets taken by he's
Is
put
that
on
one?
display.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
he's
it is.
also in the war. And Vonnegut is
Right.
good.
This has been lovely. So
Because every time someone dies,
yeah, no,
he
that's
goes.
great, Corbin, that's great. So,
Okay.
Miss Ziwa, are you aware of any? I mean, obviously, Prohibition was going on during the 1920s, but did like any specific incredible historical events happen here in Mount Lakeston in 1923?
In 1923.
I mean, I'm wasting your time. You're
Well,
a busy genius lady. I can always read a book myself if you don't have the information.
well, if you're
Smart.
interested, we have all of these books in stock. I can check them out as long as you have a library card, and if not, we can always sign you up for one. It helps with funding. But I will, let's see. And she scoots over to a different part of she like leaves the library area, goes over to the town hall area where they have like these old-timey photos in like lots of either black and white or like sepia tone kind of photography pictures of the age, and like they're framed and they're pretty nice. And she's like looking through them, and she finally finds like a particular photograph hung on the wall, and she goes, "Oh yes, here it is. 1923. Well, yes, there was. Oh, my word. Yes, 1923 is the year that Vincenzo Gambino made his final stand. It seems like the authorities caught up to him around that time, and there was a huge gunfight. Tommy guns and all kinds of, artillery. Many people lost their lives on both sides that day."
And
Who's
was that
Tommy
a member?
Guns?
Yeah, what was that? A member of his gang was Tommy Guns.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Tommy guns is an actual gun that they used to have
Yes.
during the
Yes,
19.
it's a type of firearm.
Oh,
Both of us.
okay.
See? You two, totally in sync. I see something here.
Not friends.
Well, maybe
No.
not yet, but, keep at it.
Ever. No.
What year was that?
1923.
Yeah.
1923, Vincenzo Gambino made his final stand.
With his
against
close
the
friend
Swede.
Tommy Gunn.
Well, no, once again, Tommy gun is the name of a firearm. It's like a machine gun.
I mean,
used
if
at
someone's
that
really
time.
into guns,
If
I guess they
anything,
could be a friend.
his entourage was referred to as the Stretchmen. You
Right.
see, they used to use mozzarella business as a front, but they were actually very good at it. They created incredible fresh mozzarella. Part of the process is stretching it, and I think that's where they got their name. Would you like to check out these books? I can help you out with that.
Did people
Library
die in the
card.
last
Yes.
stand?
Oh, yes. Many people, Gambino included.
Oh.
Yes, he did not make it.
Where was it? Like the
It
actual
happened.
fighting?
Oh, jeez. It happened on the coast of the lake itself. I think it was a mobile battle. It happened all over Lake Largo, Isla Island. It may have even been sort of finished in the, goodness, I believe I wrote it down here. Where the hell did I put it? God damn it.
Whoa, language.
And indoor voices. We're in the library.
I'm the librarian. I can shout if I please.
Okay. Rules for me and not
I run
for
this
thee.
place.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
She opens her cardigan and you see a t-shirt with a
God.
graphic print that says, "We and then it has a graphic like Keith Haring style of a bunch of people running, and then it says the library. Yes, I've made this shit myself.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
pastime. I like graphic print and stuff and sort of pressing shirts. It's not a big deal. But yes, I believe that it would have taken place in yes, Queva Cave.
Quaver
Yes, I
Cave
believe
is where it
it was.
ended.
Well, that is where Gambino ended, I should say. The fight continued past his death, but you know that's where he expired.
What cave did you say?
Cueva. It's
Well,
Spanish for cave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yes.
you really should have guessed that one by now. Come on.
I don't fucking speak Spanish.
Yeah, but Mount Montana, Lake Lago. I mean,
Isla Island.
Isla
but
Island.
Right.
It's pretty.
The founders had a way with words.
I'm gonna call it cave just for short.
Well, it's a C. It's a Cueva. It's a C.
Cave.
You're doing great.
Amazing. Those books, would you like them?
I'll check them
Library
out,
cards?
Yeah, Caleb
Incredible.
would love to check them out.
I
Yeah.
don't have a. Do you
I
guys have a
library
card?
I have a card. It's fine. I'll take care of it.
Why does
Incredible.
you're on camp holiday or what? Why have you gotten a library card here?
Oh my God, Corbin, that's so rude to ask. Why would
Why?
you?
Because some of us really do enjoy knowledge.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Very
I thought you were
incredible.
here to
And my
relax.
little brother wants to get books sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know his.
That makes
Also,
sense.
I kind of like pull Corbin to the side. Look, poor people don't have other things to do than go to the library. It's free, and you gotta let them have their hobbies, okay? It's very rude for you to even ask that.
Can I hear them?
Maybe.
It is a library.
It is quiet
just-
in here. Yeah, it depends on how far Dessa pulls
I just
Corbin
think
away.
that there's better things to do on holiday than to go to the library town hall brewery. It's
Yeah, if you
just
have money. When you can afford a jet ski, when your parents do psychotic board games, maybe. But not when you just have like, I don't know, maybe like 2 cents in your pocket. I don't know what he has. Whatever.
But
we give him, I guess.
how lame is this camp that so many people go read books instead?
I mean, it's called Canofcoke. It can't be great.
Can of shit.
Yeah, am I
You
right?
know, not all of us can have the money, the time, and the wealth as you two wonderful people have.
Oh my God.
I
I'm
will
so
get
sorry,
these
Caleb.
books for the both of us. It is fine.
Okay, yeah.
And he just grabs the books and he just goes to the whatchamacallit.
The front desk. Yeah, absolutely.
desk.
Miss Ziwa follows you there. It takes a few seconds for her to like check you out and to ring up all the books. Or, like scan the books and like fill out the little cards at the back of the book that show who checked out which book. And sure enough, you do see as she is doing that Xavier Liddell has checked out all of these books. With the exception of like the copy of The Giver, because she's giving you a different copy of The Giver than the one that Xavier specifically had, because obviously the sheriff has that one.
Mm.
But you get a bunch of books, and
So 2, 3, 4,
have
5,
them.
6, 7, 8, 7 books.
yeah, and you get those books. As you do, and the rest of you are beginning to leave the town hall brewery, we bounce back to Camp Canofcoke. Tina and Leo, you have a little bit of respite away from the bickering of Corbin and Dessa. Poor Caleb stuck with the two of them.
What do you mean we're delightful?
Words of light.
Caleb is
Yeah.
going through it. He's a bit hurt, but he's also he's just like, it is what it is at this point. I just got to do what I got to do.
And so Tina and Leo, what are the two of you doing? Are you guys looking for anybody in particular? Are you guys just getting some food and resting, or
I think
doing any investigating?
I think there's probably some like camp responsibilities of just like corralling some children. It's probably around like dinner time, so everybody's got to file into the long hall for whatever tonight is, pizza night or something, just like big sheet pan pizza. So probably mostly that at first, but I think in the back of my mind, Tina is thinking if there's anyone that she knows around camp who like maybe would have known Xavier particularly well, like was in the same circles or like has some information perhaps about maybe what was going on with him in the last handful of months or something like that.
Definitely.
So if there's anybody hanging around that would fit that description, I think Tina would like have her eyes out there for that.
Can I have Tina make a charm check? This is just to understand the social dynamics of the other counselors and members of the camp and stuff, to see if you've gotten a read on who might be friends or at least knowledgeable about Xavier. It's gonna be pretty low. I think Tina does have a good like perceptive skills, so I'm just gonna say it's a 4.
Okay.
And this is not a snap decision for the record, so you could have it if you choose.
I cannot have it because I get a D6, so
Okay.
we're gonna roll. That's a 2, unfortunately. I have adversity tokens, but I think I might just save it for now, and as I imagine Leo and I would have kind of come in together, just sort of like looking around. Maybe I don't recognize anyone like immediately, and kind of like, Leo,
Oh, yeah.
we, I think, need to find someone who knew Xavier and who knows what was going on with him. Why would he check out all these books and things like, or why would he care about the giver? Like, what was the big deal? What was he doing? Do you know? I don't know. I wasn't really in the same friend groups as him or anything like that, so
No, yeah, same. I don't.
you're good at finding clues, right?
Yeah, usually. Right now, I'm literally cannot stop thinking about like her favorite Pokemon. But anyways,
You're still thinking about Aaron?
I
Leo,
yeah,
you're
it's a
wanted
lot.
for murder.
He just remembers that. I'm locked up. I can't hang out with Aaron. Okay, yeah, that puts a lot of perspective. Actually, I was too busy. Yeah, what if he was doing it for a girl? Or a boy. I don't know.
Wait. Maybe you're right.
What about like a partner? But then we still have to like someone who's been here the whole time. I mean, or been here for a long time.
I know who's been here for a long time. And I'm gonna look for Brandon.
Yes. What's up?
Amazing. You hear him before you see him.
Great.
As he is like around the back of one of the like long houses, and you just overhear him being like, "Listen, you kids, you gotta get in line. What are you doing?"
I love this song.
And you come up to you come up behind him. He turns around. Oh, Tina, how's it going?
I'm good. Things are good. How are things with you?
Oh, things are good. Things are good if these kids would listen.
Yeah, they're a little tough sometimes. But it's all worth it, right? It's all fun.
What are you gonna do? But how are you? What about you, junior camp counselor? Big promotion from last year, just being a camper. So that's huge. A lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Huge, asset to the team. Helped find those 2 girls with your friends. That was incredible.
She's blushing for sure. It's just, yeah, no, it's I feel like it's going really good. The kids are really fun. And I like It's very cool just to be here. I don't. This is Leo. I don't know if you know Leo.
Oh, hey, Leo, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, I think I've seen Leo around. Leo, we've met, right?
Yeah.
No? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm.
No, you look like you got your head in the clouds, buddy. What's going on? Everything all right? You
I.
homesick?
Oh no, I can't get a word in. Hold up. I'm just. I'm fine. I'm not fine. Actually, there's a lot going on. I can't tell you anything.
Oh, geez. Listen, hey, I was trained in peer mediation one time a couple summers ago, so you can tell me anything.
Okay, well, if you want it for murder
Uh-huh.
and you like a girl, you can't see the girl, right?
Whew, well, it depends on which prison they're gonna send you to. You know what I mean? Some
I
prisons are
didn't
gonna
say
be really high
I was
security.
just saying hypothetically.
No, hypothetically, it would depend what prison they send you to. You know, is it high security? Are they gonna allow conjugal visits? I don't know. It
What is
depends.
that? What does
Is
that
it?
word
Are we
mean?
talking first degree murder here?
I feel like we're gonna send Leo into a little bit of a spiral here if we keep going
Oh,
down
sorry,
this rabbit
sorry.
hole.
Yeah. God, I love
Razor,
hypotheticals.
we had a question. Have you heard about Xavier Lindell going missing?
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. That's really sad. You know, we used to be best friends actually. So
Wait, really?
yeah. Yeah, back in high school before when he was still like, you know, a jock. Um we used to be really, really tight. He actually reconnected with me pretty recently, like a couple months ago.
Really?
But
Do you know what
yeah.
he's been up to? I mean, it just seems strange that he, went missing, and I know he was, he's a sports guy for a long time, and then he got into some other stuff, and just curious, kind of maybe what he was
Yeah.
up to. Was he seeing anybody new, like dating anyone that you know of?
Well, I don't know what their name is, but he definitely was hanging out with somebody in the, you know, kind of the wrong crowd. You know, this person had their hands deep in the sticky icky, if you know what I mean.
I don't, but
Like slime?
He was a marijuana dealer.
oh
This
gosh.
person, I don't know what his name was. He went by Snake,
That's super serious.
but I don't know what their real name was. Maybe Jake, because it rhymes, but I doubt it.
Gosh.
Yeah,
What do we
he
do here,
he,
Leo?
he
I
reached
don't
out to
know.
me kind of recently, you know, and he wanted to reconnect. He said that he found something big and he needed help out of a situation that he found himself in. He made some mistakes. I don't know, but summer was about to start, you know. I got work to do. I had to prepare.
Yeah, you got a big responsibility. He didn't say what it was about, this trouble he was in?
I think it was financial.
Huh.
Like he needed money fast, and he was like, I figured it out, but I need your help. And I was like, man, listen, I got campers coming in a couple of days. I can't be trekking around reading a bunch of books for codes or something. I don't know what he was talking about. Didn't make any sense to me. I've never known Xavier to be a reader.
You didn't? I mean,
Not really. I mean, I know that he could read in a literal sense, but just like I didn't think that he enjoyed it as a pastime, or I don't understand how it could have helped his situation. But I don't know. He seemed to be like, this is it. Like, this is the fix. But
I mean,
I don't
like
know.
reading could be power, you know? Like it could have gotten him out of a situation.
Maybe. I
But-
mean, if he was reading a book on how to make money or something, or like, you know, whatever. But he was reading like novels. I mean, I'm not saying that it couldn't help him like mentally, maybe,
Like perspective
but like it's
everything.
reading a novel. I can't imagine how finishing that, like a story like that, is going to
Maybe a
Fix
book
your
about
financial woes.
maybe a book
but-
about not how to make money, but how to find money.
Maybe it was a weird list of books. I can't really remember a ton of them. I think there was a children's book on the list, which made no sense.
Oh, that's weird.
You know that one with the monsters?
What wild things are?
Yeah. That's the one.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one
It's
a lot.
it's a genuinely the art. I like the art style. It's pretty good. But I mean, how is that book gonna, get you money?
Maybe he was just feeling a little nostalgic.
Maybe he seemed convinced that the answer to his problems were in those books. So I don't know. It was very strange. He seemed a little like almost manic.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, like he was under some kind of time crunch. But
Well, thanks, Brandon. That's really helpful.
no
I
problem.
hope everything is okay with him. We're gonna go have some pizza now. Bye.
Well, I have a question about that snake fellow. He doesn't hang around here anymore, does he? Or does he live in this area?
oh, geez, I don't really even know. I stay away from that stuff. I'm still a jock, so
Well,
I'm
that's why
looking
I'm
for that.
asking. So that
I'm
I
looking
can
for
stay
that
away.
scholarship stuff, so I stay away from it. Yeah, I've heard that he kind of finds himself sometimes late at night off the pier on the east side of town. You can find him kind of lurking around. He's got a boat that he does most of his dealings off of.
Okay, so stay off the
like where the
pier
houseboats
late at
are?
night. We'll stay away from the houseboats. Yeah,
The Eastern Pier houseboats. Don't go over there.
we definitely will not go
We
over
know-
there
yeah.
for sure.
To avoid it. Thank you.
Incredible.
I want to be safe.
Yeah,
Good. And
it's
I
really
want- and I
important
want
for
that
us
for
to be
you.
safe and avoid
It's
that.
so big. It's one of the biggest camp, tenants that we live by.
Stay.
Stay
Safety.
safe.
And what are the other two, Tina? You know this from training.
Safety,
Mhm.
preparedness, and
Nailed
fun.
it. Fun. Gosh. They taught you well. You're crushing it. Keep it up.
It's just really important to me. All those three things
All of those three things are
in that
ingrained
order
into us.
specifically.
Yeah.
Really.
Fun dead last.
Fun dead last, always.
Listen, if you're safe and you're prepared, you're having fun probably.
You're gonna be having fun. That's what they always said.
Nothing.
I don't know who I'm arguing with, but I feel like I have to defend our motto to somebody.
Hey, you don't have to defend it to me, but I loved hearing it.
Incredible. Tina, keep it up. Keep it up.
Love
And
it.
once we are clear of Brandon, I'm like, Leo,
Yeah.
I think one of us needs to go. Maybe, probably not me. I don't think it would work very well. But I think maybe when the rest of us come back, maybe someone should go and pretend like they're trying to buy some marijuana.
The sticky gross?
No, that's like some weed from Snake, so that we can talk to Snake.
That's like a big deal. Like that's like you learn that in class that smoking's bad.
Yeah.
And then you make posters about how you do that, and they have these like very eccentric people come to your classroom and talk about it.
Yeah,
and
they
I'm
showed
just
us
like,
Reefer Madness.
Yeah, that's all that. Street
All of
smarts too. I know
Remember
you
the dare
didn't say that,
officer?
but I was just thinking it.
I can't do it. I don't think I could pull it off, but maybe somebody else could.
Yeah, I bet if we had a disguise,
Yeah.
we could do it.
They use some disguises and things in the books that you read, right?
It's exactly where
Like,
I'm getting this from.
It's great.
I got one thing and I know that. Disguise.
We need to go undercover.
Get so excited. I just, oh yeah.
Amazing. We have like
Uh,
a thought bubble appears and we see Leo in a disguise. What does Leo in a disguise look like? Or is Leo imagining himself as the person in the disguise, or is it another member of the crew?
It's like all of us just in these like large trench coats and these little like the I don't know a
Kind of
hat.
trilby hats, yeah.
Trilby,
Yeah, the
yes.
trilby hat.
And we all have fake mustaches and monocles and yeah, we're just walking. I'm like, disguises.
Amazing.
Leo is precious soul. Please protect him at all costs.
So as our two people at the camp get a bunch of information about Snake and about Xavier and something to do with these books being the key to Xavier's recent and serious financial woes, the rest of our crew, are you guys returning to the camp to share the information that you've gotten, or are you guys splitting up, going home and handling this the next day, as it is now like dinner time pretty much?
Yeah, I gotta get home or my mom is going to be pissed. So I gotta get back. But you take this huge stack of books to the camp by yourself? You got that? Strong
Yeah.
man? And I just kind of like poke your arm.
I do think if Snake is to be found late at night, we may have to like do a sneak out situation.
Very possible. Very
Mm.
possible.
It might not be able to wait until tomorrow if we have to wait like all the way until nighttime.
But yeah, like Dessa not knowing the other half of the plan. It's
Yeah,
just gonna
right.
be like, I gotta go
Doesn't-
get dinner.
Totally
Dessa
fair.
and Corbin probably just doesn't know and stuff. Caleb, is part of the camp, so he's coming back for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. What about you, Corbin?
I really don't want to go home to my injured parents to hear whatever other things they've been up to in the meantime. So Corbin's just like, yeah, the carrying of the books, and she takes like 2 of them from the side. It just seems really important, like a 2-person job. Definitely. So, bye.
Caleb looks at his bag, looks back at Corbin, and he's just like, I'm not gonna argue.
A burden shared is a burden.
Okay, you
It's
two
a
be
bird.
fun. Be safe. And I walk off into the woods.
Incredible.
Don't fall into any bushes. I know
You
you like doing
wish.
that. Bye.
And Dessa, you head off alone as it begins to get dark through the woods, a shortcut to your house, as
Yes.
Corbin and Caleb continue towards Camp Canofcoke. Dessa, I would like for you to make a grit check, DC of 7.
Okay. Oh gosh. My grit is not great. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's a 5. Do I do it? I feel like it's gonna be worth the bit. I'm gonna fail it.
Okay,
Yes,
incredible.
fall into a bush. Please fall into a bush. Please.
It's actually worse than that.
Oh, no.
We're
Wait,
walking
there's
along.
nothing. What?
Two
There's a
bushes.
path. Damn it, Adrian, you stole my idea.
No, I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. It's good.
If it helps, I didn't hear him.
Perfect. So no, it's fine, Adrian. Don't worry about it.
I'm ruined.
No. As you're walking along this path alone, there are fireflies illuminating your path as it is growing steadily darker, moonlight cascading through the branches of the trees around you. And you begin to hear splashing, like something is exiting or entering the lake nearby, which is only like 50 yards off. And as you look in that direction, making sure that it is not the Sandmerman returned or some other crazy water-based cryptid, you fall into 2 bushes.
Jessica?
As you fall into these 2 bushes,
You whisper
Luckily.
Jessica and fall
Yeah,
into
like,
2 bushes.
Jessica? And then just fall.
you trip and fall into 2 distinctly different bushes, but similar.
Mm.
As you do, you find in the bush an interesting little clue. you find a uh, like a deli ticket, like those little tickets that you take at like a
Mhm.
deli where they're like serving multiple people and it's like now serving 35, like that kind of
Yeah.
thing. You find like one of those little deli tickets and it's at the specific local Italian deli and like delicatessen kind of vibe
Mhm.
that your family goes to all the time
Yeah.
to get like more authentic Italian products.
Yeah. What's the number?
The number is 13.
That was very important.
We cut back to the others. Corbin and Caleb, you guys link back up with Tina and Leo, and you guys can share all of the information that you guys gathered.
Can we first just dangle the books in front of Leo like keys in front of a baby just to see if he like Leo? Just like the two books that I have. Oh, Leo.
Yes, I get it. It's all you know about me. I grab books. I do love this though. I do love this. I do
You
love
have
this.
put me in the correct box.
Yes.
Hey, I'm upset that you're putting me in a box. You put me in the correct one, but I'm very
Correct.
Amazing.
Caleb
these-
opens his bag and he like takes out the rest of them.
We talked to Brandon, and Brandon was saying that Xavier was looking at all kinds of books. So these must be the books that he was looking at. He said he found some sort of secret in them, like some sort of fix. He was like going through money troubles or something.
Money troubles? I don't really know. We went to the library slash town hall.
Library, yeah.
Town hall brewery?
Yeah.
Whatever. So there's a bunch of books that he checked out. Each one is a decade apart, from 1983 all the way to 1923. So checked out The Giver, which we seen at the not seen, the sheriff has it. Where the Wild Ones Are, Pet Cemetery, Murder on the Links, and Breakfast of Champions.
And where the wild things
there's
are.
there's also a bunch of other books in between that, but these are the ones that were named. But each book that he checked out was from 1983, 1973, 1963. I don't know why they were all a decade apart, but I don't know. Maybe we can look for some clues.
I've been just kind of like going through the pages, kind of seeing if there's any notes or any dog ears, or I just kind of shake the book upside down, see if anything falls out. I'm just kind of going through it real quick. It is kind of dark, so I can't really read well, but I can find small clues.
Absolutely. Leo, as you're flipping through the pages, just kind of doing that first cursory glance, not going too deep, but just kind of first thought, surface level kind of the clues, you do notice something very quickly, like immediately without even needing to roll. It's so basic.
Okay.
You notice that in all of the books, there are parts of the pages where there are holes, like little tiny squares cut out. And so you notice that when you lay that page flat on the book, it reveals like it points to and highlights a letter on the second page. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this happens throughout the entire book. There are these little tiny rectangles and squares cut into the pages very carefully to reveal this set of letters and stuff. Go ahead and make a brains check. This is going to be, I'm going to say a 9.
All right.
And for the record, this isn't a snap decision. So, I mean, if you spend a good portion of the rest of the evening, you could, in theory, just have this, I think, because your brains is a D20, I think.
That's correct. Yes, my brains is a D20.
So your call. You could have it and get a 10, which is only 1 over the DC, or you could roll and maybe get way better.
Right. I'm gonna roll for it.
Are we doing this in the dark? Because Corbin does have a lighter on her. Could be like maybe like give him a little light, but like menacingly.
Why?
A reading light.
Oh,
You're welcome.
this is made of paper. This is literally made of paper.
That is the vibe.
Her methods are crazy, but she means well.
All right. Okay, was so scary. It plopped on an 8 and it to a 17.
Oh,
Ooh.
amazing.
Nice.
17 is very, very good. Okay. So not only are you able to ascertain the specific like code or like series of letters that the holes correspond to, you also notice as you flip through, and you do that for one of the books, like The Giver, let's say, or something.
Yeah.
Then you find another book, the Kurt Vonnegut book, and you notice that as you begin the process over again, it's the same code. You go to the next book, same code. Next book, same code. It's as if somebody is updating the code to more recent books, as if they're just continuing the process. They're passing the torch. It's like this strange code-based oral tradition of like passing this code down the line. Vincenzo Gambino is long dead, but the Stretchmen may still exist. And so they are spreading this code. And as you dig deeper, you have like a piece of paper and like a pencil or a pen or something as you're jotting down this series of letters. And what you find is the following. And I'm going to send a little picture to the Discord group.
Pictures.
And this is the code that you all discover is being hidden within all of these books. But before we can go too deep into that, we're going to head to break. And we'll be right back after these real commercial sponsors. And one day,
real.
I won't be joking, and they will be real. But for now, who knows? We'll see you in a little bit, gang. Bye.
The following commercial is produced by So You Wanna Be a DM to showcase Epidemic's sound. And today, we have our special host, Xander Fettuccini, to tell us more. Whether you're a solo content creator or a global brand, licensing music has never been easier. And gang, listen, all the music and sound effects you're hearing, that's Epidemic sound, baby. And we're offering a 30-day free trial for all of you at home and for all of you in the audience to take on home with you. You'll have 30 days to dive deep into an ocean of music created by artists who have partnered with Epidemic Sound. But that's just the tip of the ocean, because there's also hundreds of thousands of sound effects to check out. So sign up today for your 30-day free trial with Epidemic Sound with the URL here, about here. And check it out. And it's easy to upgrade and downgrade and cancel. So 30-day trial. Check it out. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Justin Galliani. And for the low price of $0.00, you can take part in an incredible offer being given by So You Wanna Be a DM. This podcast has a compilation of incredible episodes that offer insight into all of D&D's many topics, including other TTRPGs. You can find such amazing hits, such as It's Combat, Combat 101, Druid 101, Monsters 101,
Non-player
NPCs 101.
NPC.
And if you're looking for more, So You Want to Be a DM also has a Patreon, and you can find even more content there, available for free members and members who are participating in some of the tiers available. So, check that out.
Has your dungeon master ever said no to your shenanigans during a game? Well, with Galliani and Hellstrom, They can't do that. If your DM denies your fever dream interpretation of the rules, then you're gonna want Galliani and Hellstrom in your corner. So just email us at soyouwannabeadm@gmail.com, or you can search for So You Wanna Be a Dungeon Master anywhere you find your podcasts. And remember, if you're not having fun playing D&D, something's, wrong.
I have DM dysfunction.
I have DM dysfunction.
I have DM dysfunction. A recent study published by the Bardic College of Lore claims that 69% of dungeon masters suffer from DM dysfunction, or DMD. This condition has more facets than your favorite polyhedral. Some have reported burnout, writer's block, issues with balance, or inner party problems. At So You Want to Be a DM, it's our mission to not only fight the monster-like symptoms of DM dysfunction, but to treat the very cause of it. To do this, we implement auditory technology in the form of the podcast So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master. By listening to the tips and tricks provided by Justin and Taylor, DM dysfunction can become a thing of the past.
I've been a listener of the podcast for over 4 months now, and I don't have to worry about DM dysfunction anymore. And I just DM'd my first homebrew world, and I didn't have to worry about DM dysfunction.
With all the So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master content that I consume, I'll never have to worry about DM dysfunction ever again.
And neither will you. Check out So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master.
You can talk to your doctor today, or you can find So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master anywhere you find podcasts. Listening to too many episodes in a row can cause excessive imagination, lucid dreaming, lactose intolerance, and character death. Sorry, not death, character depth.
And remember, you don't want DMD, you want D&D. Hey gang, and welcome back. And the gang's all here. So, last we left off, our crew of high schoolers has discovered a ton of information about Xavier Liddell's final moments, checking out a ton of books at the library/town hall, and apparently had some money issues, had some dealings, illicit or otherwise, with a figure known as Snake near the houseboats of the Eastern Pier. There's also a strange clue and a code, some sort of cipher, a cryptogram I've recently rediscovered, thanks to Millie, is what I think it's called, that was discovered as a result of finding these small little pinholes carved into the pages that reveal this strange cryptogram. And as the players are hard at work solving it,
So hard at work.
we
Oh my
must
god.
get back
We
to the
are
story.
working.
And we are actually, as the others at Camp Canofcoke are hard at work solving this clue, we bounce to the Benetti household as Dessa is entering the home a little after dinner.
Pulling
As you
sticks
enter,
out of my hair.
yes, of course, making yourself presentable as always, flawless. And as you enter the home, you overhear your parents talking in the kitchen. Can I have you make a flight check? This is going to be a DC of 7.
Flight check. This is
Yes, and this will be a snap decision for the record.
okay. Dang, I'm one short to have it. Oh no, that's a 1.
Amazing.
I don't know how that boy would find his way.
Wait. I could re-roll it if I wanted to. I mean, it's just my family, right? It's probably my little brother about to beat me up. That's fine. Okay, let's go with that.
Okay. As you open the door and begin to come into the house, I don't think that Dessa is necessarily trying to be stealthy or sneaky at all.
No.
But as you open the door, you overhear your parents talking in hushed tones. like whatever they're talking about is pretty important. But before you can kind of like begin to get stealthy so that you can get a better hearing of what they're talking about, the door still ajar, Kyle Jacobs comes strolling down the street that your vacation house is on, honking a strange clown horn that is attached to the prototype of the duo cycle as you overhear Kyle just going, Dessa, it works! The duo cycle has arrived!
I'm gonna throw those wheels around your neck.
Good luck, you won't even be able to catch me, it's so efficient! And boom, he wheels off. As that happens and that commotion is created by Kyle Jacobs, the unfortunate NPC who only arrives when people roll nat ones on any sort of check, your parents stop talking. Your parents stop talking in that moment and realize that you're home and that they could be overheard. As you overhear your dad from the kitchen just go, sweetheart, is that you? You home, Dessa?
Hey, Daddy. Yeah, I'm home.
Oh, incredible! How was your day? I know it was stressful to say the least. All that stuff with the sheriff. You know, I gave him a talking to. He shouldn't be bothering you anymore.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, of course.
I walk into the kitchen to go meet up with them. I mean, my day was long. You know, the usual monsters, teenagers, cops. It's all the same.
Monsters?
Yeah, metaphorical, you know, Corbin.
Right. I understand. Right. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Hilarious. I understand. Okay. Well, listen, I was just talking to your mother. I'm surprised that the sheriff even brought you in. Why? What was he asking you about?
No, he was just making sure that everything was okay because a few teenagers apparently went missing from the camp, and so, you know, Caleb, he was at the camp, and I was hanging out with Caleb like I told you I was doing, and you know, they were just asking some of the kids at camp if they knew anything.
Right. Okay. So this was just about those two girls who went missing? It wasn't about anything else?
No, just the two girls.
Amazing. I am going to need a charm check here.
Great.
It will be a snap decision.
Okay.
So no having. But I am going to say that this is a 13.
Damn. Okay. 14 on the die.
Amazing. Okay. Can I actually now just, for a different reason, can I have another charm check? This is going to be 7.
Sure. Okay, that's a 6, and I will spend 1 to have it.
Okay. When you say this, that the sheriff was only asking you questions about the 2 missing girls who were found, thanks to you guys and everything, Tara and Whitney, I believe. Yep. Mm-hmm. He believes you, and you see that across his face, but he doesn't seem at ease with it. There seems to be something troubling him and something on his mind, as you see him kind of like lost in thought for a moment, and then he kind of catches himself as he continues and says, "Oh, all right, yeah, that makes sense.
Is everything okay?"
No. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, sweetheart. Don't even worry about it. I just know the sheriff from, we've been vacationing here for a long time, so of course I'm familiar with Sheriff Ozero and his crack squad over there at the sheriff's department. So I just wanted to make sure that he's doing his job, and it sounds like everything is going well, so no worries there.
Was there something else that he should have been asking me about?
No. I mean, he should have been asking you where your parents are and are they allowed to speak to you, and maybe for some sort of legal representation,
Yeah.
our attorney, we could easily have him flown out here very quickly from New York. So that would be the only thing I think he should have asked. But other than that, occupational trip ups aside, I think he's doing his best, which isn't very much, but
I have a knack for charming my way into getting what I want. And I want to know what it is that they were talking about, or what he's thinking about. Is there a way that I can like roll for that, or try to convince him to slip up, or anything like that?
Absolutely. I think you would know it would be easier to go through your mom.
Okay.
And maybe when your dad's not around.
Gotcha.
Your dad, and this is kind of strange for you, your dad seems to genuinely have a guard up.
Yeah.
Like,
usually
even your knack is going to be difficult
Yeah.
with this subject matter with your dad right now. Like, this could be the one time that your knack isn't working, like that you're not able to really get through unless you rolled like something insane. But your mom, it'll be much, much, much easier, especially if the two of you are talking privately or something like that. And so like there eventually comes a moment when your dad has to step out. He says, "All right, well, listen, ladies, I got to go deal with something really quickly. Something at the post office, some kind of package got misdelivered or whatever, and I just got to make sure that everything is going according to plan. So I'm going to go take care of that really quickly, and I'll be back shortly. But don't have too much fun. All right? Remember, tomorrow we are playing Yahtzee, but also I think I found a way to hire a paragliding company, and so we will be playing Yahtzee in the skies. So that is on the agenda for tomorrow."
Great.
All right, I'll be back. And he steps off. You hear the car ignition go on, and as he backs out of the driveway and drives off, leaving you and your mom, and your brother presumably is like upstairs in his room playing video games or something, maybe watching anime like some kind of dork. Or
What a nerd.
Who would?
So, Malwo, what was all of that about?
Oh, nothing. You know your dad. He's just worried. He's just making sure that everything's all right. He didn't love that. He seemed very upset that the sheriff would even speak to you. And I told him, I said, listen, we know Dessa. She's a good girl. She's not going to get herself involved in any danger or any troublemaking or nothing like that, No. But he seemed very perturbed.
Yeah.
Irked even.
Yeah. I mean, he looked pretty pissed when he walked into the sheriff's office. But, like, I mean, I heard you guys talking. I didn't hear what you were saying. I would never snoop. That's not the kind of kid I am. I trust my parents. I know that you guys would always tell me everything that I would need to know. And,
of course.
And you trust me with everything.
Absolutely. Of course. Well, listen, I know that, it's a little complicated, but I mean, what I gathered from it, I mean, this is a sad, heavy subject, but apparently there's a boy who went to your school. I think he may have graduated, but he was killed, like murdered, like not an accident or nothing. Like he was killed. Yeah, something. Forget what his name is, but yeah, this boy was killed.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what the sheriff is trying to investigate and stuff. And
oh my God.
Your dad seems very upset by the whole thing. I don't know if
did he know
the boy's
the
family or
kid's
nothing.
Parents or something? Yeah, maybe.
I think he said that he was familiar with who they were, but he didn't go into any detail, nothing like that. I've never heard of them. I forget what their last name even is, but yeah,
wow.
he definitely seemed
That's terrifying. So, like,
Startled.
here?
Yeah. Yeah, here in Mount Lakeston.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it was like pretty brutal from what I heard. But it's all in the hush hush. I mean, as far as most of the people in the town know, just so you're aware, they're still keeping a lot of the information close to the chest kind of thing. So they're telling people that he's missing, which
Okay.
not true. He is fully dead.
So they found the body.
She takes a long pause, goes over to the counter and pours herself a glass of wine.
Mm-hmm.
She sits
I kind
down
of
on a
like
stool at
pick
the
a
island.
glass down and like just casually put it next to her, just kind of wanting to see if I can get any, but I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah. Hold on.
Sure.
Let me just write that down. Yeah, she giggles a little bit at your suggestion of pouring a glass of wine. She pours you a very small amount. This is very typical Italian American household.
Oh yeah.
She absolutely would give you wine. She pours you a small glass of wine. She pours herself a large glass of wine right to the brim. And she sits down at the kitchen island. She sighs and says, well, they didn't find all of him, but they found enough to know that he's for sure gone. Apparently it was a pretty gruesome sort of thing. I don't know what kind of person could even do that to another person, but yeah, it's bad. At first they thought it might have been like a wild animal or something like that, but I guess something's telling them that it was a person or something. I don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Do you think they're gonna find who did it?
I don't know, honestly. This is a pretty small town. They don't have a ton of funding. It's, maybe unless they bring in some outside help, which they might. I don't know. I think they're gonna have a hard time solving it on their own.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Well, I'm sure they'll get the outside help that they need.
I hope so. I hope somebody figures out who's doing this, because that means that they're still out there. Which, by the way, we want to keep a close eye on you and the kids. We want to make sure that you guys are safe and everything. So listen, until they figure out exactly what's going on, or they, catch this son of a gun or whatever, I think you should stay in a group, stay with your friends, stay at the camp even, or, don't go walking through the woods by yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would not do that. No, Corbin just walked me to the door.
Good. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's good. She says, yeah, so, yeah, definitely. It seems to be bothering your dad a lot. He seems pretty upset by the whole thing. When we heard about it, we was at, the Italian deli.
Mm-hmm.
We was picking up a bunch of things. We was picking up the anchovies. We were picking up the fresh escarole. We were picking up all the nice roasted red peppers. All the good stuff. And then that's when we found out that you were in the sheriff's department right then and there. And your dad, he sprinted out of there. I had to drive to the sheriff's department. He beat me there. He was traveling on foot. I think he cut through the woods or something. It was freaking crazy. But anyway, well, hun, I'm going to call it a night. It's been a busy day. I got to nurse these wounds. So.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna. I'll be up right after you. So.
All right. Yeah, don't stay up too late.
I won't. No.
All right. Love you, hon.
Love you too.
Little kiss on the cheeks, and then
I'm gonna pour whatever is left in that bottle.
amazing. Yeah, for sure. You absolutely can do that. As we bounce back to Camp Canofcoke, campers and Corbin, how are the sleuths here with the help of Leo solving this cryptogram?
Yeah, we got it,
dude.
But I think
Amazing.
while Leo is working on it, I will probably also like share with Corbin and Caleb basically the whole conversation with Brandon about like, you know, they used to be friends, and then this whole other thing, and him being in like financial trouble, and specifically the thing about this guy Snake, who, like, you know, he was getting into something, I guess, bad with this guy, but he's around here, I guess. He hangs out by the houseboats on the East Pier. And I was thinking it would be good to try and talk to him, because that will help us figure out maybe what kind of trouble he was in and what he was looking for.
You want to go talk to a drug dealer?
I don't want to go and talk to a drug dealer, no. I thought maybe there was somebody else who maybe would fit in a little better and be able to go undercover more easily.
But yeah, I don't think we know anyone like that. I've never in my life smoked any weed, ever.
Nick can go talk to him.
Caleb,
Well,
did
you're
you
not
offer
going
to go talk to
alone.
him?
Are you sure, Caleb? I mean, you've got, you know, your studies and things. If anybody saw you,
Yes, but I'm kind of interested inside this whole mystery, and I want to know what happened to him. On top of that, the sheriff threatened
Is
Leo.
that
I don't
the
like that.
best idea? Is that
Do you
like?
have a better idea?
I
Corbin?
mean, I would go with you
I
because
mean,
you're not
sure.
going alone to see a drug dealer, even if it is just weed.
You can come with me.
Yeah.
I can stay on the, like, you know, shore side of the docks and just keep watch out.
Yeah, safely away. Cup your hands like this. We'll be so safe.
I have binoculars.
Okay. I have an imagination, and that's much better. That's more valuable in society, I think. So.
I mean, if you're talking about trying to see something from a long distance away, your imagination is not actually helpful.
Actually,
Binoculars are helpful.
Some things can only be seen with like the mind's eye.
And some things can only be seen with binoculars.
Amazing. Leo, as you're looking at the clues and you're looking through the books that you were given from Caleb and Corbin, you also come across there is a quote from the Giver that was circled. You don't know how it plays into anything. It doesn't seem like it plays into the cipher, like the cryptogram. But maybe it's important, or maybe it's just like thematic. Who knows? But the quote is, "I have great honor. So will you. But you will find that that is not the same as power." Just an interesting quote from the Giver that seems to have been circled with like pen in the actual book itself. Yeah,
Look at
all
this.
these little
I'm not really
holes
concerned about
and-
the quote. I just go, look at this. There's defacing books. Like I know the cuts still. Past that already. Took me a while. The pen.
There was a lot of sweating going on while you were reading those, I have to say.
It's like,
That's a library book, too.
that's what I'm saying. It's not a personal copy.
Somebody should have gotten fined for that, probably.
Yeah. Like what?
Look, if Mrs. Dewa wasn't upset about it, neither are we.
Well,
Okay,
maybe it
how
means she
s-
didn't even check the books.
That's what I'm
maybe,
saying.
Yeah, maybe the real mystery here is lax library protocols.
I'm going to the library right now. No, I'm
You
kidding.
want-
I
you
am
want
The
not.
real
to-
mystery is
her
probably
father?
still the murder.
Yeah,
but-
Leo, obviously that's our first priority. We go beat up Miss Siwa.
Okay, well, not beat up. I
She needs
A
to
s-
learn a lesson somehow.
a stern talking to is just as good sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah, I
guys.
want to see Leo go and yell at the librarian. Can we do that first?
Okay, you guys. I'm gonna close books and stuff and put them back in my bag and
Voice
zip
of
up.
reason, Caleb.
Incredible. So the plan is for all four of you to head towards the eastern piers. Some of you as lookout, some of you actually going to Snake's apparent houseboat and all of these different things. Is that sort of the gist?
Do we want to try
Yes.
and get Dessa?
I would like to. Okay.
Oh, maybe we can get
Okay.
dinner at her house first.
I'm going to call Dessa on the walkie-talkie because we all still have them in our bags.
Amazing.
Dessa, come in. Over.
Shit. Yeah. Go.
Ask her
go
what's for
Dessa.
dinner. Ask her what's for dinner.
No, I'm not gonna ask her what's for dinner.
It's
We
a
have-
penne alla vodka with a salad.
That's right. Dessa is
Dessa,
drunk.
Is
are you drunk?
Oh my, we definitely need to go over there and have penne and wine.
No, there's no wine.
No?
No.
No.
Did you
All
drink
out.
the wine?
Oh, okay. I see. So something happened to the wine. What would that be? The thing
And
that
my
happened?
mom. My mom.
Yeah.
You should
okay.
have seen the size of her glass. I mean, it's bigger than my head.
Okay. You're obviously you're inebriated. We were going to go do kind of a stakeout slash thing.
Oh my god,
Um,
we should totally do that.
Yeah, we were gonna go to. Well, I wrote it down and I can't find it. The
East
piers,
Pier.
East
The
Piers,
East Piers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Houseboats.
the East
Yes.
Piers to go talk to a guy named Snake.
A guy named Snake.
At least that's his nickname, I guess. I really don't know.
But
Okay.
Leo, tell me. Is not the first rule of a snake out that you don't do it on an empty stomach?
A snake out?
That's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
I've never heard of that, but maybe.
It's a
Yeah.
wordplay because we're going on a stakeout.
Yeah,
Oh.
whatever. Danielle, just come over and get food. Stop bitching about it.
Oh, that's a big word. Tina, are you okay?
Just step there for
I
a
take-
second.
I take
Step there for a
the
second.
walkie-talkie and I chuck it. We're going to Dessa's house.
We all have
Boom.
one of these, by the way. Yes.
Yeah, I know. But Caleb doesn't anymore.
Oh, all right. I'm now going to strike a walkie-talkie from my backpack.
Please do.
It is
As
now gone.
as the four of you begin to sneak out of camp. Now, it is past curfew.
Mhm.
People, especially kids, should not be leaving the campgrounds at night, especially after Xavier and Tara and Whitney. Lots of kids are going missing and or
Mhm.
killed around these parts. So I will need.
What if we set a little fire as a distraction?
I mean,
Let's not set
you
a little
absolutely
fire.
can. I'm
That
fine with that.
is going
but-
to get
Lighter.
more attention. More
But just
attention.
like in a just
The
like in a
moment-
trash
The
can.
moment that you start the lighter up again, Caleb just.
Hey.
Amazing. So I am going to need flight checks to see if you can sneak out of the camp. I'm going to roll for Brandon first to see what Brandon is looking at when it comes to like brains to check things out. Oh, actually,
hoping
yeah.
that is
That dude's got some
Let it be low.
hypervigilance.
Let it be
He's got
low.
hypervigilance, but he doesn't have a ton of brains. He is a little distracted with everything going on. That is a 4.
I just need a fuck. I want you to know that Caleb, while he has the grit to be like, nothing bothers me, he don't know how to run from nothing. His flight is a 4.
I got you if you need it.
Don't worry, I have like too many of them.
Okay,
oh my god, I rolled exactly a 4.
Amazing. Does it
It
explode?
explodes. It
Yeah.
explodes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Continue.
hold on, wait. And a 2. Okay. So 6.
Okay. A 6.
5 for
Got a
Tina.
10.
A 10. Leo.
Right now.
You look so
Okay,
guilty.
I got a 3. So yes,
I will
got
give
you.
an adversity token, which counts for 2, which brings you up to 5.
Wait,
Amazing.
hold on. Damn. How
What?
many tokens do you have? How many?
I got 3 now. I had 4.
You have 4. I have 5. Let me just give him 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you 1 so that way you have you
4
make it up to
across the
4.
boards.
And stuff.
Incredible.
I'm
As
not
the
even considering helping him because I'm still thinking about setting a fire.
Yes. As the 4 of you slink and sneak your way out of Camp Canofcoke, Corbin, you spot so many flammable things, but we simply don't have the time. As we trek along our path, making our way to the nice lake house neighborhood, until we eventually reach Dessa's house, right beside Corbin's house.
Yeah.
I
How
will
are
I
you
will
guys
use
like
like a
that?
flashlight as we go and walk to like be helping Leo continue to like work out the cryptogram as we walk.
Amazing. How are you
going to
guys
the
getting
front door
Dessa's
or the
attention?
back
Are you
door?
just knocking on the? Yeah, sorry, Caleb. What are you saying?
I was saying, are we going through the front door or are we going through the back door?
I would have
Or
to be.
the
I would
side
have to be
entrance.
stopped because Corbin definitely wants some of that penne. Like that is. She's hungry at this point,
Mhm.
and
I mean,
we can't.
You know what? I feel like this is like, are you guys? Dessa, are you guys one of those families that don't lock your back door? Just keep it open.
I mean, probably not because we share a backyard with, like, with Corbin's
you
family.
specifically have to
Like-
keep blocking it.
Yeah. Like, my dad probably keeps it unlocked so that, like, Corbin's dad can come over all the time. So
And you keep locking my dad out.
I keep locking it. Yeah. But I feel like it would be unlocked right now, the back door.
Kayla would probably like try to knock on the back door.
Yeah. I think like it's the setup where like the kitchen is right at the back door, so you can just like bring
Yeah.
the food out to the porch.
Yep.
So
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
like you guys just see her like leaning on the counter, and then it's like, hi, and it comes over and like opens the door. Hi, nerds.
Oh,
Rude,
we're
but
just
hi.
nerds now.
Now.
Where's the food? And Corbin walks in as if she's like been here a billion times.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
on
like
the
starts
stove.
looking around.
Amazing. Yeah, you find it an incredible pot full of penne a la vodka sauce.
Oh.
There's like some red pepper flakes. There's a little bit of ricotta like mixed in a little bit. It's got some Parmesan cheese. You even see a plate out that is like mostly it's like 75% gone, but like a really nice plate of. Why is the name of the dish totally escaping me right now? God, my brain is not what it once was.
You're good. I think there's
Fake
like a nice.
Italian over here.
I think there's a nice like
caprese
Capri.
salad.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, I think
Nailed
there's
it.
a nice like
Okay.
Capri salad
Yeah.
with like the mozzarella, the tomato, fresh olive
mozzarella
oil,
pearls.
And the
Balsamic glaze.
basil and the
Gorge.
fresh basil.
basil.
Oh yes.
And there's also probably like an authentic, since she mentioned anchovies, there's an authentic Caesar salad as well.
Corbin will have like grabbed plates, bowls, whatever, and just like put out for everyone. Again,
Yeah.
like cutlery knows exactly where to find it. Bowls know exactly where to find them. Like glasses as well. She
Yeah,
knows
makes-
that there's probably like fresh lemonade in the fridge as
Yeah,
well. Opens,
there
takes it out, pours it out for everyone.
Make sure to be quiet
Eating.
though, because I think my mom is sleeping.
Ah,
Oh, Corbin, you like know where everything is.
I have a third eye. Remember?
Yeah, she's like a witch.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Tina
fine.
started to be like, imagination works.
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
oh my god.
Yeah, I think with
Turns
a
out-
mouthful, she's like the power of imagination.
Yeah. So we're going on a snake out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Gonna talk to a guy named Snake.
Right.
On a lake.
Okay.
On a lake.
Snake out.
Cool.
We're out. We're lake out. No, we're late out at the lake house. For a
Stop while you're
snake.
ahead. Stop. Okay. So, when we go out though, we gotta be really careful because, like, there's like a crazy psycho murderer who chops people into pieces. So, you know, nobody ever separate or walk alone. And you two left me to die in the fucking woods, by the way. You left me to walk in alone.
Literally left us.
I
In the
said
woods.
don't fall in the bush.
I didn't at all.
Do I believe her? Do I believe
Oh
her?
boy. We'll do.
Is there a leaf still?
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll charm.
competing charm checks. Good
Oh,
luck, Corbin.
I'm never winning those.
I know. I
I
can't think
won.
of another skill. Yeah, you said a nat one.
A one, yeah. Well,
No. He's
No.
coming.
Fine, Jake.
We don't walk.
Oh,
I can
Kyle.
hear him now.
You just hear a horn. It's working. That
It's
sounded
so
more like Brandon, but
yes.
It did.
I got a 10.
Brandon is on the duocycle train now. Brandon has
Yeah.
been convinced.
Finally,
Has been
the
convinced
investor
he has
to get
been
it off the ground.
Converted.
I didn't, but what I can say is that I think my dad might be involved with something. I don't know what. But the cops really need our help because they're really bad at their jobs. And they need
Yeah.
detectives from out of town, and that's Leo. So we have to help the cops.
Well, Leo found this code, and did you figure it out, Leo?
You're a genius.
Oh, yeah. It says, and I kind of like look through it. The full moon at the witching hour will reflect the path. Stand at a cross at the place where the fish sleep in beds of ice. P.S. My treasure will vanish at dawn, so SYWBADM.
I mean, I know some Italian, right? What would that mean?
yeah, for sure. I think you would definitely have heard of this phrase before. You know, vai means go. Vai veloce is how I'm choosing to pronounce that CE at the end of that word.
It is how it's supposed to be said. I'm just
No,
Leo
for sure.
doesn't speak Italian.
Vai veloce, it just means go fast. It's like rapido
Hurry up.
kind of vibes of like
Mhm.
go fast. Va, now, go.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, witching hour. Cross. Place where the fish sleep in beds of ice.
Would I know where in the lunar cycle we are at the moment?
That feels like it makes sense to me for Tina to know.
I can
But
make
go
a
ahead
check
and
if you
make.
would like.
Yes, please go ahead and make a brains check. We'll say relatively low. Let's call it a 4.
I'll have it.
Amazing. Lunar cycle wise, you know that it is going to be like, you know how like a full moon is like kind of the thing where does it happen on one specific day or like a series of days? It's like kind of depends on how specific you want to get a little bit. But if you're being really technical about the full moon, it's tomorrow night.
Okay.
Maybe today constitutes as close enough, but you don't know if the person who wrote this clue and what all of this pertains to, are they being hyper specific? That would today work, or you don't know. But tomorrow is technically the full moon.
So when I hear fish, I'm obviously going to think about water, and I'm assuming it's something to do with the lake. Can I make some sort of like range check to see if I can connect the like la cueva, the cave with this spot maybe, or like try and figure out what this spot would be?
Is it where they sell fish?
Yeah, on beds of ice, right?
Like a
Beds
frozen
Ah.
of-
fish market?
Where the
Yeah.
fish sleep, where the fish sleep on
On
In
ice.
Both of those things, sleeping with the fishes and put them on ice, are
Yeah.
things that are often said in like mob boss movies when you're talking about killing
Yeah.
a guy. So it makes sense that it would possibly be something about a place where someone may have died at. And if this is connected to uh, Vincenzo,
Yeah.
then it
He died
might
in the cave.
be about the cave.
Yeah. Can I make like a brains check about it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think the three of you can, Caleb, Dessa, and Leo, as all of you are pitching in on what this could mean. Let me have brains checks. This is going to be a 6.
Okay. That's a 6.
Amazing.
18.
7.
18. Jesus.
Nice.
7. Okay, cool. You're
Like,
all on the
okay,
right
show
path.
off.
You're all on the right path. But I think Leo is the closest in kind of taking it a little like maybe there is like an allegory there of there's like the connection of like sleeping with the fishes and like putting somebody on ice and all of those things maybe is definitely like part of the reason this language was chosen. But also there is a fishmonger place in town that is very old. It is like one of the original establishment. Being a lake town, as you can imagine, seafood is pretty big here. And there is a fishmonger place. And there is a like landmark, like a local landmark outside of that place that is in the shape of a cross.
Hmm.
Okay.
That particular fishmonger place is called the Glory of Cod.
Okay. Okay.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you, thank you,
Okay.
That's so
Thank you,
good.
Nice.
And you know that they have fresh fish all the time and they keep that fish on ice. So when you go up to the window, you can pick like, oh, today let me get the flounder, let me get the tilapia, blah, 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 whatever. And it's always on beds of ice. And like there's even like when you go into that store, it's like there are the old sepia tone photographs of like this establishment is fucking old.
Yeah.
Leo, do you think that if like Brandon was saying that Xavier found this code and he thought he was onto something, maybe somebody else found out what he was learning and is after the same thing?
That sounds plausible. Don't want to think about that because we're doing the same thing. So like, I think you're onto something. I don't want to. Anyways, yeah.
So we have to
There
find
was
out
still-
who it is and maybe find out where this place is and stake it out so that we can see who arrives there.
This feels like it's getting more and more dangerous.
Yeah. I think so. There's two. I do like the idea of staking out. We aren't the ones that are going to be in direct danger.
So who's this snake guy?
Yeah, the snake guy on the lake guy. He's a dealer of the gross sticky stuff.
Marijuana. He's a
He
marijuana
sells
dealer.
weed.
Okay.
And that's who our fallen individual, our murdered former campmate, was hanging out with. So
Do we think
That's-
maybe he did it?
potentially,
if he's a murderer, then maybe this was a bad plan. Maybe actually we should just go back to camp and let the police handle it. I mean, Brandon did say safety is first, and I agree.
But preparedness is
Well,
second.
preparedness is second, though. And I don't feel like we're prepared for this either.
I know. That's why we need to get disguises.
Oh. No. I think some things can't really be disguised. So, I think
you can't be prepared for everything.
Yeah. I think we just go and pay him a little visit. See what's up. Maybe buy some weed? I'm out, so.
I thought you said you didn't smoke weed.
It's for my mom.
Ew. You do that?
Your
There's a
mom smokes
part of me
weed?
that wants to like.
Yeah,
see
I
if
support
she's
my
lying.
mom. I support my mom.
Oh,
Why would you say ew?
Wait, I have a
Literally
question.
dislocated her shoulder, Dessa. Did you know that marijuana is good for pain relief?
I didn't because I'm not a drug addict.
Well, you're drunk. So, how about that?
Whatever.
Alcoholism is not much better than being a drug addict at this point.
See, Caleb agrees with me.
Caleb, why don't you agree with
I don't agree with anybody and stuff. I'm just stating that neither one of you are being nice at all right now.
So let's go buy some weed.
I just gave you guys my dinner. And I'm not being nice.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
in Dessa's
good.
closet looking for a cool hat.
Oh my god, wait right there. Hold on, hold on. And yeah, I'm gonna run upstairs and then I'm gonna come back with like a suit, like a detective hat.
How
like
elegant is this run up the stairs, though? I need to know.
Not. It's like half climbing up, you know?
Yeah, amazing. Can I have Leo really quickly though? As you have like that split second in Dessa's closet. Can I just have you make a it's gonna be a snap decision, so you have to roll for it.
Yes.
But it's gonna be a 9 brains check. 16.
Yes.
You do notice hidden in the back of the closet, in the darkness of this summer home, you do notice a red and white baseball hat with a strange little symbol on the front of the hat that looks eerily similar to Ash Ketchum's hat.
Oh,
Oh, gee.
Are we getting into some cosplay?
And I run down with like a detective hat. It is very cosplay-esque, this hat. And I'm like, the little detective man must have his crown. Yeah. And I'm gonna like place it on your head.
Thank you. It's an honor.
You
I
look
didn't
great.
know parents could be so cool and have cool things like this.
Yeah, my parents, they're really cool. It's all my parents.
Incredible.
I peek it. I say nothing. I respect this man so much now.
Incredible.
Secret safe
So
with me.
the plan is to head towards the East Piers in the direction of this houseboat that belongs to Snake. Now, I will remind everyone, we don't know exactly which houseboat belongs to Snake.
Right.
we'll use our
But-
noses.
We can follow our noses. We can
Follow your
follow our
nose.
general
Yep.
intuition. We probably will figure it out. As you guys sneak out of Dessa's house, pretty
Chugging
easy to
water.
do. Yeah, pretty easy to do. Mom is upstairs asleep. The brother is doing his own thing. And your dad hasn't returned. The car still not in the parking spot that it normally is. As you all begin to make your way towards the Eastern Piers, are you guys traveling by foot or are you taking jet skis? For one reason or another.
How far is
may
it?
not make sense, but
What side of the lake are we on at this point in this neighborhood?
Oh, definitely
nice
the
side.
southern side. Yeah, definitely the southern side for
Oh.
sure.
Even the trees look expensive.
I feel
Yeah.
even the trees look expensive. Oh my
Money
god.
trees.
I
They're
think,
imported.
guys,
Imported
let's
from
take
like
the
Russia.
jet skis.
And
Let's take the
Turkey
jet skis, it'll be
imported
so
from
cool.
many.
Are you
I
gonna
think
be
that
able to
Dessa should
drive
be
in
driving
your
a jet
seat?
ski right now.
I'm good. I'm drinking water. I'm fine. I'm just a little buzzy now. Everyone calm down. Let's take the jet skis.
Are we? Yeah, we're jet skiing to the drug deal.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Eat
That'd
a
be
slice
so
of bread
cool.
before you leave.
Yeah, we got bread. And yeah,
Like
like,
focaccia. Yeah.
yeah, some nice,
Ciabatta.
nice.
Yeah.
I eat a bunch of bread, chug some water. I'm like, good to go. Like tossing out the tea.
Amazing. Amazing. Kids
I
don't do
think
this at
Tina
home.
is at the point where she's like trying to fend off a panic attack, but as everyone is like, "No, we're gonna go do this," is just like, "Okay, well, I can't be alone. I
I can't have a panic attack while doing this.
Can't just be
Doing
alone
the
in
safe
Dessa's
safe
house."
choice. Yeah.
So-
Right, true. So you guys quietly get to the jet skis, turn them on, and begin chugging your way along the coast of the lake in the direction of the eastern piers. As you approach, it is for one very dark out at this point. I know some of you have like flashlights and different accoutrement to help light the way, but it is dark. Luckily, it is nearly or almost a full moon. That is providing a lot of natural light, especially here on the lake that is unblocked by trees and stuff. And as you
That's
come
awful.
across the eastern piers after a couple minutes of riding these jet skis, you see a series of houseboats all parked along this very long and skinny, shambly looking pier. Like missing boards. It just looks like this is the lake town equivalent of the like quote unquote wrong side of the tracks kind of vibe.
Made it to
The pier is like
slums.
straight out of like a Dr. Seuss book where it's like it seems to be like different levels. It's like curving. It's not level. It's missing planks. It seems to be resting on these like beanpole stilts where you're like, that can't support anyone's weight. Like maybe it's a good idea we did take the jet skis because just walking along that pier is crazy. Probably rusty nails left and right. As you guys are coming up to the houseboats, you see a bunch of them. There's probably like anywhere between 8 and 10 houseboats. Let me go ahead and ask for a series of like a group. Everybody make a is it so dark you have no idea where this house is? Even if you smell weed, it's hard to differentiate exactly which houseboat it's coming from. As somebody who used to be an RA on campus, let me have a series of brains checks. This is going to be a 12. Gonna be pretty hard.
Beefy.
Oh, I would literally have to explode to get this. So.
Me too.
It's possible.
Twice.
I'm doing so well this day.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
explode.
gosh.
Amazing.
I
do not explode again.
explode. But hold on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can use all my birthday tokens to give myself 11. Someone can help me out with another one. I can pass.
I already passed
Yeah.
with a 15.
Oh,
brain
okay, cool.
boy.
I got a 19. I can give one adversity token that's worth 2 points to somebody else who didn't make it. I don't know how Dessa did.
I got a 3.
Okay, that's not gonna help.
So I think it's a lost cause. I mean, I could try and re-roll it, but if you
I
and
only
Leo
got-
already got it, I think it's fine.
I only got to 9, but I don't think we all need to succeed.
We did it.
Yeah, with that.
Amazing.
You did it then.
Congrats.
I will
Yay.
keep my adversity token then.
I
Yes.
can as well.
idea.
Since I failed, I get an anniversary token.
Might
Oh,
as well
yeah.
save
I get
them.
2
Things
birthday
are
tokens.
ramping
Save
up,
up.
so
Yep.
makes sense
Good
to save
lord.
them. So you guys like bring your jet skis down to like the lowest setting possible so that you're making as little noise on this quiet night on the lake as you approach this strange looking pier and all of these dinky looking houseboats. Leo and Tina. Leo, your disguise on. You couldn't feel any cooler. Tina, low-key freaking out about this whole proposition, but also keeping your cool as much as you can. The two of you begin to smell a strange smell. A smell that smells smelly. And maybe also like a strange medicinal aura that maybe you've smelled before in your lifetime, but like can't necessarily place it. And just for flavor, we'll say, as you kind of point that out, Corbin immediately is like, yep, that's the smell we're looking for.
I think somebody ran over a
Follow
skunk.
that. No, we're on the right track.
And Tina and Leo, as you follow your noses, you eventually find one of the houseboats. It is the one, of course, furthest down the pier. It is a single-story houseboat, very small, clearly like a single room situation, like the equivalent of like a studio apartment, but a houseboat. And you feel confident that you two have discovered Snake's whereabouts. As you kind of lilt up to the ship and you see a drawing, like a mural almost. It seems like Snake has treated this houseboat the way that hippies would treat vans, where he has painted a mural on the side of it. And you notice a like infinity symbol Ouroboros of a snake eating its own tail in the shape of an infinity symbol. And that's your first clue. Not to mention, you begin to notice plumes of thick white smoke exiting one of the windows every couple of minutes that carry that acrid smell that neither of the two of you are used to. That smells smelly. And you also overhear music being played from inside of the houseboat. It sounds like the band Sublime is being played.
Yeah, I will. I'm probably not going inside of the houseboat, but we will get off to whatever side of the dock, and if it's like up against the land, kind of, I think I want to go and try and climb up a hillside or something like that to get into a position to see if anybody else is approaching, so that I can give like a warning sign or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the closest thing that you'll be able to find that is like at least has that aerial advantage would be a almost like a lifeguard tower.
Okay, cool. I'll
there is like a little bit more of a sandy beach on this eastern side, but it's like there's like some litter. It's like not taken care of well or anything, but it is like a beach that actually goes into the pier. And there are these taller lifeguard towers that you could post up on. And obviously they're not being used at night. The beach is closed. So easy enough for you to post up.
I'm going to go keep watch out over there. This is definitely the place. Ugh.
Are you going alone? Should someone go with her?
I'll be there. I'll go.
You can go inside if you want, Leo.
Yeah.
You've got your disguise and everything going on.
I know. It's gonna be great.
Maybe Dessa,
Yeah.
maybe you and I should keep a lookout just
Okay.
neither of us really seem like we fit in around here, right?
I fit in. So, but yeah, no, we can. Sorry. Yeah, I can help you watch out because obviously you look very scared, and I would hate to leave you alone here, scared. So I will.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm definitely scared, and that is the reason that you should come with me and not go inside.
Great.
Tina, incredibly emotionally intelligent, manages to get Dessa to agree to be on the lookout team as the
Girl
rest
is
of
drunk. She should not go inside.
Tina's really great at manipulating things the way that she needs them to be. I love
So,
that.
Caleb, Corbin, and Leo, what is the plan of approaching Snake's houseboat?
Well, Corbin thinks we should definitely buy weed. She's gonna buy weed.
Corbin is probably the only person who has the money enough to buy the weed and stuff.
Yeah, I do have like the wealthy strength or whatever it's called. So I do have money on me.
Absolutely.
But Corbin will turn to the others and ask, so we buy weed, but we still need to.
We just need the information. We don't need to buy the weed.
Yeah, but it's polite. Like, why?
I can't argue with that.
It's like this disguise has made you a different man because suddenly you've changed, Leo, and you don't want to mind your manners anymore. And I'm quite frankly a little disappointed.
Leo takes off the hat.
Sad.
Leo, put back on.
Yeah, Corbin puts the hat back on. There. Back on your head, like there.
Okay.
So, do we start with the buying, and then as he's like sorting out the order, do we ask him stuff? Like, how do you guys want to approach it?
I was gonna kind of ask him, tell him that we want to buy, then figure it out from there. I don't know. You never know how to plan these things out.
I was just gonna go into sleuth mode and start seeing if he knew anything about anything that's going on, but not being direct about it. But we'll see.
Do you want us to distract him so you could look around? I don't know how she glances at the houseboat. Is it like a studio thing? Like maybe there's
like a studio situation going on.
Yeah, it seems like maybe a studio situation.
Well, we won't know until we go see. Come on.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Corbin's gonna
distraction. I'll give you the signal.
Okay.
I definitely know what that is.
What's the signal? Is it like a?
I start walking.
Oh, okay.
Incredible. Before the signal is established, the three of you you guys are parking the jet skis and walking across the pier? Okay, incredible. You guys park the jet skis as far up the beach as you can so that they don't get washed away if tide comes in or something crazy. And you guys begin walking across this insane Seussical pier, making sure not to step on any loose boards or rusty nails. You eventually make your way to the houseboat of a figure we only know as Snake. Who is knocking on the door?
Caleb knocks on the door.
Caleb, you knock on the door. From inside the houseboat, you overhear.
Hold on. Jesus, what time is it? Oh, fuck.
Hold on. You hear the record player screech a little bit as he removes a record, and the music comes to a stop as eventually the first thing that opens are the blinds as you see a figure look out of the blinds onto in front of the front door. The door swings open, pulling inside the house, and standing in front of you, presumably, is Snake. A gentleman, long sideburns, a pompadour of crazy bright red hair, scraggly sort of 8 p.m. shadow, like a 5 o'clock shadow, but more.
Yeah.
And piercing green eyes. You see that he is wearing a crop top of an ABBA t-shirt and
Interesting.
a like
Interesting.
the sleeves cut off flannel vest. Over that, some like baggy jeans with holes and tears all over them with like some safety pins holding them together. And with the crop top, without having to roll for anything, other than his just general appearance, the billowing of smoke that exits his house when he opens the door, it is impossible not to notice the gun that he keeps in his waist. And that is the end of this episode. Tune in next week to find out what happens to the gang on Snake's houseboat.
Whoa.
I've been Justin. This has been an absolute blast. Thanks for everyone telling this story with us and for watching along. Super, super appreciate it. Thank you so much, gang. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye. Okay, can I help you?
Caleb looks at him and
I mean, it's kind of a big deal. It's a big opportunity for me, and I want to do a good job.
So cheetah piss, what do you boys think? It's pretty good, right? Here, take a puff.
oh
You said you're a piss boy. Here you go.
I said I was a piss boy.
Did you hear about what happened to him? He's dead. He was killed.
He's dead?
Murdered. I think it goes all the way to the top. Not
To the-
literally. I don't think the president's involved.
You see a photo, beautifully framed. It looks like a school photo of Vanessa. You and Dessa's mutual friend who passed away tragically.
For any of us who know grief, every now and then it'll make its announcement when you least expect it.
We gotta get there tomorrow night or else it's all gone.
We gotta get out of here. You, piss boy, take my gun.
We're setting the place on fire. Over.
You begin to hear screams. Not screams like the police are shouting at you. Screams of terror. Screams of pain.
I want to steal that bike. I want to steal that motorcycle, and we're gonna
1000% I'm
get
right
out
with
of
you.
here.
Corbin, there's a knock on your front door.